Hey, what's up everyone? It's Duram. So now that you're watching this video, I'm sure you got some questions, and I'm sure there's a little bit of curiosity of what's going on and what I'm actually talking about here, right? So before I go into what I got, I need to tell you a story. So back in the day, some years ago, I was a teacher, and it was an 8th grade science teacher, and then I was an assistant principal, and then I quit that job to become a fishing guide. And I did this, right? I was on this path, right? I was on this path when I was a teacher, not really being completely happy. Like there was always something more that I wanted to feel, right? There was something I wanted to be a little bit better, right? So I became an assistant principal, and then after a while, like the stress of that and wanting to be like something more and do something that I really love, okay, the stress of that pushed me to be like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And so then I became a fishing guide to do something that I really thought I loved, right? And so along this way of me on this journey, trying to figure out what I really liked to do, and trying to figure out how I could have a job, how I could make enough money to help support my family with doing a job that I actually really enjoyed for the sake of doing it, right? And I was on this path of trying to find this job, this thing, this activity that I could do that I really enjoyed and I really loved, but still made enough money to help support my family. And while I was on this journey, the stress actually became worse. Going from a teacher to an administrator, vice principal, and like that. I mean, that seems like yes, it probably could go worse. But then when you think about, oh, okay, I'm gonna quit all that stressful job and do something like fishing that I've always liked, like the stress level should go way down, right? I'm changing that outside circumstance. But believe it or not, after the first little bit, after the first few months, like the stress level actually went up. Like I wasn't making nearly as much money. I wasn't hardly making any money at all. I was putting in a lot of time. I was sacrificing time with my family to drive around and travel and try to figure this fishing thing out. And the stress actually went up. Okay. And on my, believe that or not, like the search for a job that I really enjoyed, deep inside, the stress and the anxiety actually was going up, and it was getting worse and worse and worse, and I was like, I I don't know what to do. Okay? I can't figure this thing out. I don't know what I'm doing. And eventually it came to the point where after a couple years of that, tax season came around again, and basically all the money that we'd been able to save, which isn't very much at all, like we had to pay back in taxes. And my wife and I were like we've just worked, and she's working full time as a hairdresser, and me trying to figure out my own thing. Like I felt so guilty, and I felt so like it was such a terrible feeling to feel that like my wife is working super hard, doing all kinds of stuff, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And I'm trying to do something that I love, and it's not really making any money. It's not supporting us that way at all. And so I came to a point where I was like, I have to do something different. I have to do something different, and I got to switch, right? And so what happened here was when I started switching, when I started figuring out what I really wanted to invest my time in, I realized I really wanted to invest my time in helping others, but I didn't know what I was going to help people in. And being a teacher, like I knew I could teach, and I knew I had that background. And so I started looking in that realm of being some kind of like teacher or instructor or coach, right? But at the same time, there was something else going on this journey. There was something else going on with me that was transforming me, right? It was transforming me from like the inside out. And what was happening was, on my search for this job, I was encountering these ridiculous levels of stress and this anxiety and this fear and this guilt and this shame and all of these that were coming with this. And while I was encountering those, I was finding ways to work through those and eliminate those from my life. And so on this process of trying to find a different job and trying to figure out what I'm doing, like I was completely changing as a person, and I was learning different ways to eat food and take care of the health of my body, and I was finding out ways to deal with stress and eliminate stress that I've never even like known before. And it took me to this place where it was like, oh my gosh, it doesn't even matter what I do. I'm just happy to be here, to just be. It doesn't matter. I can have whatever job I want, and it doesn't matter because of what I've done with myself inside. Okay? And so here's the deal. This is what happened. I was like, this is what I need to do. I had this aha moment. This is what I need to do. I need to show people how to do that. I need to show people how to transform like the health of their body and their mind to becoming healthier than they've ever been and less stress, to eliminate their stress from their life and learn how to do that, like eliminate it from the root and figure out how to do. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. And that's where I'm at with you guys. Okay? If you're watching this video, okay, and you're here, my whole purpose is to help you. Is to help you figure out what things are causing stress in your life and help you eliminate them. And at the same time, help teach you how to take care of your body in a way that you are going to be healthier than you've ever been in your life. Okay? A simple way to eat food, okay, that is going to make you healthier than you've ever been, because that's what it done for me. I lost 40 pounds. I didn't even know I had 40 pounds to lose. I used to just drink beer and eat chips, and I eat hot dogs, and that's what I was doing. And I learned a different way, and I lost 40 pounds. And that's been a few years ago, and then I've balanced from there. I didn't even know I had 40 pounds to lose. It was crazy, and it's super simple. But that's what I'm doing, you guys. That's my whole purpose here. My whole purpose is to help you get results, to help you feel what I've felt going from so much shame and guilt and fear and unknown and anxiety and stress to a place where it's nearly gone. Okay? To a place where it's nearly gone. So, if you've had enough, if you're ready for something that actually is going to take care of your stress at the root and is actually going to help you learn how to eat and take care of your body for the long term, for the health of your entire life, okay, check this out below, okay? Scroll through here, check out what I got going. It's a 6-week class. It's about losing weight. It's about reducing stress. And I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. It changed my life. It will change your life. And I believe so much that this is going to change your life that I'm allowing you to take the whole class for $1. Okay, take the entire class for $1, and if you don't like your results, you don't even have to pay for the class. No more, $1. But I am so confident that this is going to help you because it's helped me, that I'm going to allow you to take it for $1. Check it out, look at it, and get enrolled. Okay, get enrolled. It's going to change your life. I promise you.